We're gonna plant some elderberries.
For those of you at the gathering that got elderberry cuttings from us, we're going to show you how to put them in pots and what to do with them now. And then you can add soil to them, add them straight into the ground later.
Thanks to Leslie at Broussard Homestead for reminding us that we needed to make this video. She texted asking what to do with her cuttings, and she was asking for a video, so we decided to quickly upload one for you. If you got elderberries from us at the gathering, they probably look like this. They may or may not have these roots yet. If they don't, they should be there soon. Just in, water up to this line or even higher. This one has 4 of the growth nodes on it. And before I made this cutting, at each one of these nodes, there was leaves starting to grow, just like what you see up here. But because we've cut it off, it wants to put out these roots to try to continue to live, because they are just determined to live. So this particular one has 4 nodes. Some may have 3. So what you want to do is plant, the planting depth is at least as high as the water was. So in this case, I'd like to see this come off, these little growth, leaf growth, and I want to try to get it probably up to this point in the soil, in the potting soil.
We start out with, inside the pot, we use a coffee filter.
Oh yeah, life hack.
It just keeps the dirt from going through the drain holes.
And it biodegrades over time. So I'm going to do 3 here, and I've got them down in here already, and as I fill it up, I want to try to keep them standing like that, because if I try to shove them down in there, we're going to break all these tender roots off, and we don't want to do that. This is our own mix that we've made. You don't have to. You can probably get just any potting mix, but this has just a cheap cow manure compost and perlite and peat moss in it, and we like it because it's light and fluffy and it holds the water. Why don't you come in closer? You see I'm adjusting where I want the little plants as I'm filling, and it's a little windy, so I'm kind of being messy. So we're going to overfill it a little bit because this is so light and fluffy, airy, that when we water it, it's going to pack. I may need to add more than that too, but I'm just going to go ahead and add some water now. And it might take a bit for the water to absorb because it's so dry right now. I've got water coming out of the bottom now, so I know I'm good. And I think I'm going to go ahead and raise the soil level a little. Now the bottoms of those cuttings was right on the bottom of this pot, and that's just fine. You may only want to put 1 cutting per pot if you have enough pots, because the roots can kind of get entangled with each other, and you don't necessarily want that. But that's really it. Once the roots have established pretty well in here, you may even see them coming out of the bottom of the pot at some point. Then at that point you'll take them out of here and transplant them in the ground and keep them moist there for a couple weeks, just like you would do a fruit tree. And also, especially if you live in the south or have hot, humid summers, you want to do a layer of mulch around these to help keep the roots cool, and that also is going to help to keep the soil moist around those roots. They like a lot of sun, but they also like to have cool roots, cooler roots is what I've found. So I hope this information was helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you.